Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
Why you bully me?
Anyways,
I look
let's start.
tired.
I am tired.
That sucks.
3, 2, 1. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 10 Mil Podcast. I'm your host, Christian, and with me, I'm with.
Also, Chris.
And in this podcast, we talk about 10 million things, only some of which are coherent. No one else is here because it's Memorial Day, and we're the only two without plans, apparently. We could have pushed the podcast to tomorrow, but I don't want to do that shit.
I wouldn't have minded, but for Wednesday,
I mean, we can still record tomorrow. I mean, an extra episode is an extra episode.
I mean that's less work.
That's less work. We'd be one ahead. Yeah. And definitely.
I mean, then if we wanted to have a lazy week, we just have one in the chamber.
Maybe.
No, but then it wouldn't be up to date, like for
That's
what we talk about.
good. Let's mislead them so they never know what day it is when they're talking.
Never let them know your next move.
I mean, it might be a good idea. We'll think about it. We'll talk about it later. First thing I want to talk about, since I keep forgetting to fucking do this, the thumbnails. They're hand drawn. So I forgot to do this for a while. So I'm just gonna go down the list starting at episode 1 to this week's episode 11, and in order, it was Brenda, Jen, Mckenna, me again, Noah again, then it was me again, then it was Dylan, and then Dylan again. So if you guessed those correctly, you don't get a prize, but congrats.
You get a prize. You get a thumbs up.
And there's new TikTok clips out. They on TikTok and Instagram, and maybe Twitter by the time this episode comes out.
10 mil.
You know the ads. It's down below. Go click them.
Not you lazy to plug them.
It's down there. I know it's down there because I typed out the thing. Just scroll down and look. Follow it. You'll see cool stuff there eventually.
The longer we do this, the more cool stuff will come.
I want to, that one trend where it's like, we're best friends, and it's just them walking.
Oh yeah, and they're like, we're best friends. Of course. And then they'll say
Yeah.
some like shit, yeah.
I want to do that, but like with our group, and it's like, we're an online podcast. Of course we've never seen the other cast members.
We're an online podcast. Of course we don't live near each other. Of
We're an,
course we mainly communicate just to get on the podcast, if that.
we're an online podcast. Of course we do D&D on Discord.
While I'm at work.
D&D is a fun time.
It's it could be casual. I was doing it casually.
As opposed to competitive.
No, like just sitting down, having to do like a whole D&D session. You could just be out your day, kind of pay attention, roll some dice, do a move. I big brain the fuck out the group while like at work, also, doing work shit.
I want to do like an actual D&D run.
Same.
I think we should build our way up into a real D&D run and like do like one-offs with like speed sheets. And then when we have like the basis is down for everyone, we could do a real D&D where everyone makes their own character sheets. And then we'll go from there. And then every week I'll come up with a new trail for us to follow.
Okay.
Just, because I be doing mad work for no reason.
Fuck it.
I mean, just one more thing to add to my list.
To my list of shit that I might complete, might not complete. It depends on my motivation and mood at the time.
Yeah, facts. These fucking mental breakdowns are why the podcast has been coming out not on time. All right, what do you want to talk about first? Oh, we have a theme today. It's probably just gonna be video games. Ow, fuck. We're probably just gonna talk about video games all day.
I have a few
Primarily,
car questions, but if we don't get to them, I also have a bunch of video game ones.
I think video games would be easier.
Okay.
Because we talked about Destiny for like an hour the other day, and we're about to talk about Destiny more.
Yeah, but as soon as we're on camera, we're gonna have nothing to say because we already yapped it all out on a
I don't
random phone
know.
call.
We could talk about the new supers because we didn't get to talk about it yesterday. I think the fucking axe is dope.
Oh yeah, the throwing 3 axes.
Okay, but and then the Radiance, the new Warlock one.
Yeah,
I they said they were pulling it from like D1, right?
it's inspired by D1.
Mm, I didn't play enough D1. I don't remember.
It basically, you don't get a cool splashy super. You're just like on whatever dodge is on, like ketamine, whatever.
Whatever Dodge is on.
Yeah,
Ketamine, yeah, Dodge needs to get off the drugs.
the dodge is on drugs. That's basically what
Oh, you need a new car? How about 18 more chargers?
Oh, you need a car? How about a minivan? But hear me out. A Hemi. We're just gonna slap it in this fucking mom van and this station wagon and a moped. And we're gonna call it the Hella Mouse for the moped. The mini, you get a
Oh, you
smart
need a new
car.
car? You know that machine Drake used for abs? We put in one of those in the engine. A V12.
Oh, fast one. The ab machine. We're gonna put this small block Hemi inside the smart car, and this is from the factory. This is not some Frankenmobile from I don't know, from Adam LZ or something. This is real shit. I'm trying to think of this other dude. Like, I just can't remember his name for the life of me. He's like on YouTube. Some bigger dude, super fun to watch. I just can't remember his name for the life of me.
Queso?
Funny guy though. Huh? No, he does car stuff.
Oh. Yeah,
You wouldn't know.
you just said bigger dude, and I was like, that's who we talk about.
Bigger dude? I know. Hey, so.
No, okay, so before we were talking about the new legendary weapons and how like it's gonna affect Lumina.
Oh yeah.
Let's give some context. For those of you who don't know, if you want to be a space wizard, Destiny 2. It's a free-to-play game with some DLC. I mean, the DLC is the important
It's
part.
free to play.
The
I mean, it's
DLC is the
free.
important part.
It's free. You can play a lot without the DLC.
Actually, and most of the DLC stuff is about to be free indefinitely too. So, play it. It's a fun game. If you like hating yourself, play Destiny 2.
If you like coming home from work and having to clock into another shift, but don't want to play Space Ninja game, Warframe, just get on Destiny, be Space Wizard.
We should talk about Warframe after this.
It's another job.
Fucking love Warframe. Fucking love Warframe.
Like, Warframe's fun, but
We should have a podcast debate, not debate, but like a convince me episode where we sit down and try to convince everyone to do different things. For example, you guys trying to convince me to get an iPhone.
I think you're just looking for an excuse to get an iPhone.
I really don't want one. I want a nothing phone, a nothing 2. That shit is cool.
I want the flip phone.
The new Motorola flip phone looks hard as fuck.
I what? Bitch!
Get the fuck off my phone.
I want to answer like ring, ring, ring. Hello?
I'm gonna feel like an undercover agent. I don't know if I can do a flip phone because I'm gonna flip it open, be like hello, and then close it and like throw it in the trash or some shit like it's a burger.
Like a burger's crazy. I'm not feeling this Big Mac.
I said burner, not burger.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, but that too, I guess. She
Chat,
said
clip that.
she said she wanted Five Guys. I ain't talking about burgers.
I just got a Windows security virus and threat protection. Did not find any threats.
Thanks, Windows. Why are you interrupting me right now? Fuck out my face. But yeah, Destiny 2, Space Wizard game. Fun Space Wizard game. There's a bald blue man.
You can do all kinds of things, like throw some axes, hollow purple, ninja knife on rope, grappling hooks, uh, revolver that's on fire. You could throw lightning bolts, bubble,
Bubble.
bubble, bubble,
And you could kill aliens,
and you could turn them into guns.
demons, demon aliens, robots, and these weird insect people.
Your teammates, if you're creative.
Your teammates if you're bored.
Maybe we should chill out with the glazing. This sounds like an ad.
Anyways, Destiny 2's new DLC is coming out pretty soon. June? What's the next month? June? June 5th or 4th or 5th. One of those days it comes out. And they're bringing about a bunch of new shit. And I'm super excited because
4th.
June 4th. I'm excited. A lot of cool shit's coming. Fucking Prismatic looks dope. Legendary guns, also dope. The healing guns, at least.
I'm on the fence about them, but
So, basically, to sum it up, they announced that as the DLC has been getting closer and closer, they've been giving us more and more information about what's being added into the game. Me and Chris have not been watching those videos. We have not sat down and watched any of them. We meant to the other
live
day.
reaction.
We meant to the other day, but we didn't. But we've been seeing clips and stuff going around about it, and one of the clips that we seen was they're adding guns that heal your teammates when you shoot them, but they charge healing based on damage that you do. And we were talking about how there's a like quote unquote rare gun that already exists in the game to do that. So it kind of defeats the purpose of that rare gun. And the whole argument was like, how would they rework it? And frankly, I don't think they will. I think
I
they're
hope
just gonna.
so.
I think they're just gonna throw it to the wind and focus on the new exotics and stuff. I
Those are
feel like
legendaries.
I know, but I feel like for the new exotics that are gonna come with.
Oh, I'm super hyped for the golden gun sniper.
Yeah, me too.
What else? Kvostov coming as an exotic. I
The
don't care if it's from
fucking
D1. I don't give a fuck. I still want to use it.
the fucking chest plate for Titans that launches missiles.
The missiles? Fuck you. I want the missile chesticle.
Oh, enemy? Well, guess what? Barrier and missiles. Have fun hitting me now.
Enemy? Ah! Missiles.
I'm so excited to see what exotics are gonna come. Because if they're going with a missile and chest piece,
I'm excited to see the campaign. Supposedly, there's gonna be the last mission is coming after. Like we're defeating the witness. Supposedly, not during the campaign, not during the raid, but after the raid, it unlocks us like a 12-man mission killing the witness. Because there was like a glitch like a while ago, and I don't think you were really playing then, but you can have 12 people in a raid, and it was like the most stupid funny shit, because it's basically, you can have a role, like everybody's roles would have like a little buddy or partner, or it could be just like, the normal people doing it, everybody else ad clear. And it was just super fucking funny. Just 12 people in Crown, in Leviathan. It made it a cakewalk, a breeze.
if only
But
we had friends.
if any of you guys play Destiny, let us know.
Shit, raid team's a raid team.
We're desperate. No, I'm just kidding.
Who's kidding? We're desperate.
Yeah, we're desperate. Get on.
We're trying to get that raid. We're trying to finish raids.
LFG's cool and all. I met my dad on LFG. Not really my dad, but I want him to adopt me. Super cool guy. Sounds like he has kids. Just awesome dude on LFG. Like today on what were we doing? Root of Nightmares.
Yeah, we did root.
Awesome dude. If you ever listen to this, I want you to adopt me.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
honestly, I lost my train of thought. I was trying to read something. But yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff coming in. I'm kind of excited. The thing that I'm looking forward to the most is the Hunter Super, the arc one with the
The
blade.
teleporting?
Yeah. I don't even play
I'm
Hunter,
mad.
but that shit looks so cool.
I'm mad on it.
I'm also excited to see the new like prismatic builds that are gonna be made.
Oh,
That shit
bro,
is gonna be
random
so cold.
bullshit go.
The builds are gonna be so fucking cracked. I'm super excited. It looks like it's gonna be really good.
I'm excited, and I'm hoping it's a nice long campaign. Obviously, we're doing it on legendary difficulty.
Against our will,
I mean, fuck, are you trying to stream us doing the campaign?
probably. You know I need
Well,
to
you
make
know
my
that.
money.
So, if you want to watch us do the campaign, will we? I think we'll have done. No, when do you think we'll do it? Wednesday?
The campaign,
Yeah.
like,
Or are you just gonna do it Tuesday when it comes out?
probably Wednesday because I think I'm gonna start doing Wednesdays for work.
Well, we'll do it when we do it. It'll be there. So you guys should pay
You'll
it.
see me go live.
If you have his notifications on, you'll know when we go live.
And if you don't have our notifications on for the podcast or for my Twitch, what the fuck are you doing? What are you What are you, a fake fan?
Mm, mm.
Get it together, man.
The audacity.
How could you not have the notifications on? How are you supposed to know that we posted? Even though it
All
goes
right.
out at the same time every week.
So I got a few things. I was hoping we'd have more people this week to be able to talk about them, but oh well. My first question: how do you feel?
You just gonna spit fire questions out right now before you even host?
Yeah,
All right.
if I want to talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it.
And then when
So
you actually have to host and you have no questions,
that sounds like a future me problem.
got me there.
Do you want to hear the questions or not? We can just do yours.
I don't have any questions. I mean, I have questions, but
Not for you. All right. So, how do you feel about the supposed leaked 9/11 mission for Black Ops 6?
I think they get sued for that, or they're getting sued for it.
Are they?
They
Sued
might
by
be.
who?
I don't know.
Who the fuck is 9/11?
I was watching
Lawyer?
Mckenna's story.
J Homo?
Yeah, I was watching Mckenna's story, and somebody that she was with was like, Call of Duty's getting sued, and I was like, oh, that's crazy. I wonder what for, because what could they have
They're
possibly done?
always getting sued, bro, by everyone for some reason. This game has guns in it, and it just triggered flashbacks. Sued. Yeah, it
I
has guns
mean,
in it.
yeah, a game about modern day war. No guns, swords. Speaking of
Like, go
controversial games, actually,
go play Chivalry. Mountain Blade
Have you been hearing the hate going to Ubisoft for Assassin's Creed?
for the new one.
Yeah.
Sorta.
So it's not really clear why everyone's upset, but basically there was, you know how it's like Assassin's Creed's whole thing is that oh, to answer your question, I don't really care about the 9/11 version. It it's a video game. 9/11 happened. We know it happened.
Yeah,
They're not gonna be like, oh, we're gonna remake 9/11. If they remake 9/11, like if they
but it
make
could like
us
glamorize it though.
see, this is where the ESRB ratings are important. Like if you're a parent buying your child like mature games, you need to make sure they understand the concept of like fantasy and reality and know that some like they have to have the morality that these things are bad. Because like if I was had a child and they didn't understand the concept of good and bad and why we shouldn't do certain things, and I just gave them 9/11, and I was like, all right, have fun, and they're like, that seems like a fun, cool idea. I now need to remove my child from this world because he is going to be the next terrorist. And like, so that's bad parenting skills.
I think I hear Simon.
Yeah, he's tweaking out because of the rain. I went up there and I was like, it's not even raining anymore. What are you barking at?
Just put him down.
Maybe. But yeah, I think I think it's so I think it shouldn't realistically it shouldn't be a problem. We all know 9/11 happened. We know its impact in history, but someone's gonna make it a problem.
Yeah, there's always gonna be that like that person for no matter what you do.
I think real fans are just gonna go about their day, and people who are just like who know it exists but don't really care for it are gonna try and bring it down. Um,
And a lot of people who play Call of Duty, like for a large majority, that happened before they were even alive.
yeah, yeah.
Either when they were alive or way too young to like really like give a fuck. I mean, like obviously it's not that we don't give a fuck. It's just like
This is a hot take, I think, but Call of Duty is an intro to gaming game. I feel like
so
Call
what?
of Duty intro to gaming game.
Uh
Like
huh.
Call of Duty is one of those games you start playing to get into gaming and then you never touch it again.
Uh, yeah. I don't know about never touch it again, but I'm not just. I used to be more into Call of Duty, but as of recently, it's just not appealing to me. I'm not into like the whole Warzone thing that like is like their number one thing going on right now. Uh, since like the new Modern Warfare came out like 2019, like played that a bit. It was fun, but like only for a little bit, and I haven't really sat down and like played the fuck out of like Call of Duty since Black Ops 3. And then Black Ops 4 I had, but I never really played it too much. But Black Ops 3 was the last one I really just like sat down and like played a fuck ton of
Shit, you
when I
better
was
than
in
me.
like
I
high
stopped playing
school.
at Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 3 was fun. But I mainly played Call of Duty for zombies though, so
Yep. Nope. I stopped at Black Ops 2. No, wait,
I still
I
play
played Ghost.
Ghost is good.
Ghost was hated for no reason. I think it
Ghost
was
did not
alright.
need to be hated, bro. Ghost was great. Extinction was fun. Uh the multiplayer was fun. It had this
Uh,
weird like art direction kinda. Like in terms of everything kind of being just like grayish, dirtyish, but it was literally the game that was like in between like PS3s, 360s, and PS4s and ones. So they had to make it for both games for both systems. I mean,
Yeah. I don't know. It was alright. I wasn't big on Call of Duty at that time.
I think it would have been a lot more liked if it came out when it was just PS4s and Xbox Ones.
I doubt it.
Had a little more time in the oven. No, don't worry. I'm telling you, you don't have to doubt it. Just I'm gonna pull a trust me, bro, on this one.
I mean, if you're so sure. Oh, whoa. I gained a subscriber on Twitch. That's crazy.
They heard they heard about the campaign.
That was 4 days ago. What was I gonna say? Fucking, what the fuck was I saying? What was we talking about? Oh, Assassin's Creed. You are so leaned in.
I'm looking up when Ghost came out.
2015, 2016,
14.
something like that.
It came out at some point in time.
It exists. But yeah, the
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed thing. So basically, from what I've seen, people are mad that there's a black dude in Japan, but it takes place in Japan, and they're like, well, "Why is this black man here?" There was no black people in Japan at this point in time. I think it's supposed to be the Edo era, so like super early Japan, back when samurais were a big thing.
Why is both characters my like woman and a black male? Oh my god.
That's what it is. I think that's like the main argument people are having. Like historically, this is inaccurate, but the
So
black dude
fucking
was like
dumb.
a real person in Japanese history.
So fucking dumb.
Like, and they went out to say that the female character is a fictional character to progress the story.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't know why everyone's like, get these motherfuckers out of my game.
1 second, 1 second.
Long story short, I think it's stupid. I honestly, um, damn, I'm fucking EP. Um, honestly, I think the game looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun, especially now that which one just came out? Mirage. Mirage just came out. Mirage came back to its roots of stealth, so I think the Assassin's Creed games are gonna start being a lot more fun for me. If only they brought back the idea of multiple weapon types. I did not like that Mirage was stuck at the sword and dagger.
That's how it used to be in the old games. Or
Mm-mm.
do you just not want to like regress to that?
No, I don't know. I never played Assassin's Creed 1, but in 2 you had multiple weapons. You had the longsword, the hidden
I think
blade.
in one you just had one. I think it was
Did
just
you?
weapon and then hidden blade.
I mean, in 2 you had a little more
And the weapon, like, if it's what I'm
versatility.
thinking of, it fucking sucked. You had no reason not to just stealth and hidden blade everything. But even in the first one, you didn't really have to stealth to just spam hidden blade. I just
I
ran
mean,
around and just
that's like all of them though. You can just run up and hidden blade everyone.
Unity was fun. I liked Assassin's Creed Unity.
I never played it.
It's good. Syndicate's good. I liked 3.
3 was the best. 3 had the fucking rope dart. That shit was fire. That shit was so much fun. I think we need to bring back 3's mechanics with weapons. That was like peak Assassin's Creed weapon for me. The versatility, like switching between the tomahawk to swords, the rope dart, all that was so fucking cool. You could hit nastiest combos. The single sword and hidden blade is just like, I feel like it's not enough.
I think we should play Unity together.
I don't own a copy. Oh wait, actually, I might own a copy of Unity.
You just get it on PC.
But like, why?
Because how am I gonna play with you?
Good point. I'm excited for the new Assassin's Creed game. Because they're going to give us katanas. I get to be a ninja. That's all I ever
Sword.
want. Did you know that,
You could play Ghost of Tsushima. Get something similar.
shit, I gotta finish Ghost of Tsushima.
It's an amazing game. I can't wait for the second one.
It's super good. I was enjoying it thoroughly, and then I don't even know why I stopped. I think I just
Oh my fucking god. The part where you're in like that little pond and you're fighting like your best friend. There's like all the lanterns like that are floating in the pond as you two are fighting each other, and I was like,
And when did that happen?
like mid game ish, early game ish.
I think the fight you're thinking of
Like
is the
the
same one
second
I'm
time
thinking
you
of.
storm the castle.
There's a second time.
How early are you?
I'm in Act 2 somewhere.
Anyway,
I think I don't know what fight you're thinking of, but I know there's a fight where he's at the lake. I'm like where he goes back to his house to get his armor. Or some shit.
so you know where he like where you first get thrown off the bridge in the way beginning?
No.
Have you just not played the game at all?
The
Did you
last
just go
thing
on your phone at all cutscenes?
the last thing I remember doing was I went to go meet someone for some armor set. I can't remember how
Oh,
that shit.
you're in like the beginning. You barely did shit.
No, I'm second act. I'm almost like halfway done
No.
with the game. How are you gonna tell me no? I can open it right now and it's gonna say Act 2.
Then
I
how
know
the
I'm in
fuck do you
Act
not
2
know what I'm talking about?
because I fucking played it so long ago.
You get thrown off of a bridge by
Yeah,
Genghis Fat Fuck.
I have a vague memory of that.
Okay, so that part, where you try to and he throws you off, you go back there.
I don't recall. I have not touched the game in a long time.
Anyways,
The only games I know by memory are Persona
anyways.
5 and Legend of Zelda.
Oh, I could tell you a game I know by memory. There was only one ship.
Unfortunately, we don't have time for that. So
Oh, I had time. Don't worry. There was
I
only.
don't. I don't have time for it.
What
Or
a
the
hater.
patience. Correct. Eventually, we'll play Halo.
Eventually, at some point.
We're almost done with Halo 1. We're so close to being finished. Yeah, we are. How many missions are left? Aren't we on like 10?
We're on 4.
No, we're not.
We are on. No, we're on Silent Cartographer. We're on 5.
We passed that one.
What do you last remember?
Nothing.
Then how you know we're past that one?
Because I remember opening the game and being like, oh, this one's... And you were like, this one sucks. And I was like, all right, cool, dope.
Oh, we're on the library. Oh, okay, we are pretty far in. We're not almost done, but we're pretty far in. We're on the library. That's the only mission I would sit there and tell you, oh, this shit sucks. On Legendary, this shit is ass.
Yeah, I know we're on the library. I don't know if we finished it or not.
No, because there would be one part I know that you get fucking like, And it's just a bunch of them with fucking rocket launchers. It's so
I
unfair.
I don't know. I think the last thing I remember
Nah.
is that we were out in the open in like a snow biome area, and then some banshee flew down and like blew your ass
Oh,
up.
that can be two betrayals or assault in the control room. So we're not in the library. Well, it depends. One of them we could be on the library. One of them we didn't do the library. Another one we're past the library. But I don't remember playing the library with you. So I think we're on assault in the control room, and then next should be the library.
We should stream MCC tomorrow.
We could do it tonight.
You got work tomorrow.
I'll never turn down Halo. We could get out a few missions.
You bring up a compelling argument. I want to finish Halo. I want to play the entirety of Halo.
As soon as you get through CE, you're gonna be like, oh, finally, some a good meal.
You glaze it so much that I want to know what the hype's about.
As soon as you get to 2 and 3, you're gonna be like, all right, I see it.
I played enough of 1.
One is still good though. I think 1 is pretty good.
I played 4.
I'm not
I
one
didn't
of like
touch 5.
I don't have on those glass. I played 1 when when I was like a way kid before even 2 came out. Like obviously I have like super big nostalgia for it. That's why I like it so much in the first place. And I think 1 is a very good game. But 2 and 3, 2 peak Halo. 3 is so well balanced and good. 4, 5, Halo Wars is good. Halo Wars 2 is good. ODST is good. Reach is really good.
What is the plot of 5?
Uh, you find out Cortana's alive. Master Chief tries to go find her, and he's not supposed to, so he's labeled as a traitor. And then Locke and his team with like Buck and shit, Buck's from ODST, and some other motherfuckers. You're also playing as them. They're hunting down Master Chief, and he's trying to hunt down Cortana. And then eventually they team up to stop her because she's trying to do a bunch of bullshit that I'm trying not to spoil too heavy.
Interesting.
Basically, she's on some bullshit, and Master Chief is trying to go with his little his online girlfriend. I guess, I don't know, his AI girlfriend. And Locke is a hater. He doesn't like that. He's like, no AI girlfriend allowed here. So we're gonna hunt you down. Still gets his ass whooped by Master Chief. It's Master Chief. And yeah. I like that Buck's in it. That's it. That's all I like from 5. It's just Buck. 4 isn't too bad, actually. As much as I hate it, it's not good. But it's not that bad. No, it's pretty bad. But it's not that bad. I don't hate it, I just don't like it.
I played 4. That's the only one I finished to completion. Oh no, wait, I finished Reach too.
You want to redo Reach?
We started redoing Reach.
But now that you're an adult, do you want to do Reach?
What's gonna be the difference? I'm gonna remember the same amount of Reach.
Higher capacity to think. How old were you when you played Reach?
Like 12, maybe.
You want to do it as an adult, as a free-thinking person?
Why? We're gonna do it, and I'm gonna go through the same process of every video game. We're like, all right, I'm done. Back in the memory.
The experience. Just play more Halo. It's a fun experience.
Actually, Reach is probably one of the games I remember more about.
Reach is good.
Reach was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Reach. I can remember a lot more of Reach than I can remember of most video games that I've played.
I played the fuck out of the campaigns for all the games, but I didn't get to like online multiplayer until like the back end of 3. And when Reach came out, I was like, that's when I got really into it. Cause I more or less like the campaign more than the multiplayer. I played a little bit of multiplayer on like 2 and 3. I didn't play CE's multiplayer. I played them, I mean, I was a kid. I wasn't too into it. I was like, oh, this is okay, I guess. I played it a little bit, but then I mostly just kept playing the campaigns over and over. I loved those just over and over. I never got sick of it. I also played other games, obviously, like Time Splitters and shit like that. But I got into the multiplayer for Reach, and that's why I started getting like, I was like becoming like a preteen, and I was like, my brain's a bit developed. This is fun, you know. I'm starting to get a social like I'm starting to be social. So I started like talking to people online. Also, that whole shit about don't talk to people on the internet, don't make internet friends. Bullshit, bro. That's where
You
I
already
met
said
like
this.
my greatest friends.
We
And
talked about that already, dude. We had very different video game upbringings.
I just kept playing random shit that was like, because my dad was a gamer, so I played Dead Space when it came out. I played the Bioshock games, Time Splitters. There's like one where you're like an alien. I think it's like Oddworld. Uh, the I tried Minecraft on the 360 version where it said Minecraft in the sky, and the Nether portal was inside the words like Minecraft. uh Let me see, Fusion Frenzy. I just kept playing random shit. I was just into like it just gave like so much shit in general. I loved it all.
Yeah, I played. I'm surprised I didn't grow up in it. I think the world wanted to be a Nintendo kid. The world wanted me to be a Nintendo kid, and I was like, fuck that, because all my family members are like, they grew up on Nintendo, and I was the first one to break out of it.
Sonic Riders though,
That's not Nintendo.
I played that on GameCube, and that's like one of my one of like three Sonic experiences as a kid. Sonic Riders, uh Sonic 06, and Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed being my first.
Sonic Riders being the only good one.
You forgot Unleashed.
I meant what I said.
You forgot Unleashed.
No, I didn't.
I had fun. I don't care. I had
You
fun.
want to play it now? As an adult, as a free thinking adult, you go ahead and play it. I am currently level locked because I have to go fucking backtrack in a game about running fast.
What about
Here, but you know what?
I played Knack,
Before you hit me with knack like the
Tomb
building puzzle, dude.
Tomb Raider.
Nah, I want to get into Unleashed because this shit pissed me off so much. I'll
Bro,
give
the
you a.
original Tomb Raider. Fuck that game. I had a little Game Boy. Fuck the original Metroid game. I beat them, but like, oh my god! But the original Tomb Raider was so fucking annoying, bro. There's this one part where you're like climbing up some like cliffs thing. It's kind of like a waterfall type shit.
Oh my, yeah,
Fuck
dude.
that level.
Video games used to be a lot harder. I feel like they're too simple and easy now.
There's one game. It's probably like my favorite mobile game. It was on the PSP. I played it on the PSP. It was called Coded Arms. So peak. Never had a better experience on like a Switch, PSP, PSP Vita, DS, Game Boy. Never had a better experience than Coded Arms. That game is so peak. You're basically like inside like a computer program. Oh, they just remade a game that's kind of like that. Like I'm just pulling a blank on the name, but I know the game. I played it as a kid. I like seen that they remade it, and I was like, they remade this. I'm trying to remember. The main antagonist bitch is like green. I have a faint memories of playing that game as a kid. But anyways, Coded Arms. You're fighting like computer like viruses and bugs that look like bugs, and you're basically like a hacker, kind of. But you're like, you're in it. I don't know. It's so peak.
On the PSP, I played Sonic Rivals, a lot of Dragon Ball. I played all the Dragon Ball fighting games on PSP. I think Dragon Ball is the reason I like fighting games so much because they only have good fighting games. Um, I played all the Dragon Ball fighting games, and I played a Justice League game, which was peak in my mind, and I think it's still peak because I play that shit now.
System Shock. System Shock. That's the one they remade recently-ish. Well, I saw that they remade it, and I was like, oh my god, I played this, the old one as a kid.
Remember Shell Shock, the tank game?
Yeah, I was gonna say the tank one.
We should play some of that.
I kind of play War Thunder a little bit. I just don't like running into other War Thunder players.
The
I like
Russian
people who are
Badger.
trying out the game. Oh my god, bro. It can War Thunder can be fun. I like playing with Brandon, but he always like puts on his like he always tries to talk in the game, and I just hear him go like design and see him like kamikaze into people, and I'm just like,
That's why his ass is always getting in trouble. Um, yeah, Sonic Unleashed. Let's talk about it because you like Sonic Unleashed, and I think your reasoning is pure nostalgia, dude. I've played that
I like the
game.
music.
The music is fucking fire. I'll give you that. I played it as a child and I thought it was peak. I also agree that Sonic Unleashed was like great in my younger years. As an adult now, that shit pisses me off so much. There's been so many instances when I'm playing that game, and so it's how it's like day night levels. The night
Yeah,
levels, the camera work in the night levels, because it doesn't give you free roam camera work. It's can't like it's locked, pretty much. You get to like look around sometimes, but most of the time the camera's locked. So there's one mission in particular where they give you a jump puzzle to do, and every time you make a jump, it changes the camera angle, therefore the direction input you're putting in also changes, so you miss the fucking jump. And then you get sent back like 5 minutes.
I never minded the night levels. I know everybody's making plays. Oh, it's Sonic game. You're going slow as fuck. I never minded. I like just running around, just meet, 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 meet.
I like beat 'em up games, but my issue with Sonic Unleashed for two reasons, right? Level
The
locking,
camera.
the camera work in the night levels, and the level locking. You can't beat the game unless you try to 100% it, which is so dumb. Like if I wanted to 100% my Sonic run, I'd 100% it. Don't force me into 100%ing this fucking Sonic game, especially when your camera work is gonna fuck me over every goddamn minute.
There's got to be a mod for it that you could just do that.
What, fix the cam? No, because it's old.
Yeah, I feel like somebody would also have that problem. Be like, I hate this camera. I'm making a mod, fixing the camera.
Well, actually, someone had a problem with the entire game and made a mod to fix the entire game.
Problem solved.
But I'm not gonna download a whole mod just to play the fucking Sonic game. I'm just gonna play the fucking Sonic game the way it is. Deal with it.
And just bitch about it the whole time.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's more fun that way. Would you like me to be happy and enjoying the game the whole time? No, that's fucking lame and boring.
Sonic players just hate Sonic games.
Correct. They're all bad except for Frontiers and Generations and Riders.
Sonic Frontiers was fun.
Sonic Frontier Sonic Frontiers is a step in the right direction. You know what wasn't a step in the right direction? Sonic Fall Guys.
Fall Guys.
This just came out. This if
I only played Fall Guys for the Halo collab.
they just dropped a Sonic game that is basically Fall Guys.
Yeah, what is it called?
I think it's called Sonic Rumble. Hold on, I just saw it the other day. It looks like it could be a lot of fun because it's not like it's more than just Fall Guys.
Oh, it's here. 1 day ago. Sonic Rumble is finally here.
Yeah, I'd try it. I don't know if I'd like it though, because I didn't like Fall Guys when it came out. Can I find it on my page? Yeah, Sonic Rumble. I'd try it. I'm willing to try it. That's one of those games where I'd play with like a large group, but I wouldn't
Oh
play
my
by myself.
gosh, they're like little like.
It looks like it could be fun. I've seen someone play it, and it's not like simply like you know how Fall Guys you have like
Is it
shitty
out?
movement. Yeah, it's out.
I have an idea.
so so you know how Fall Guys are like the movement's a little wonky and
Yeah,
you have to
it's
grab onto
supposed to
shit.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they keep that kind of style, but make it a little more easier because it's a Sonic game. It looks like it could play a lot better. And they instead of grabbing, they do homing attacks.
Where is it? It's not
I
on
don't fucking
Steam.
know. I know it's out. It should be out because I've seen people playing it,
Probably on the Epic Game Store.
or maybe it's just early access. It could be early access. Let's see. Let me see if I can find something.
Yeah, I think it's early access.
A mobile royale set. What the fuck does that mean? Is this an Android game? Sonic. That's not how you spell Sonic. Sonic Rumble.
Oh, it is a. I think it is a mobile game.
I don't see it.
Or I don't know. Closed beta.
It's in beta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Official website. 32 player. Apply to beta test here. Yeah, it's in beta. That's not out
Okay.
yet.
When it's out, I'm down to play
I
it.
want to try it. It looks like it'd be a lot of fun.
I think with friends, it looks like it could be a lot of fun.
I don't think it's something I'd play by myself. I think if we got all of 10 mil to do it, it'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, 10 mil idea. You guys want to play Sonic
Sonic
Rumble?
Rumble. 10 mil plays.
I'm down.
I'm down too. That shit would be so fucking funny. I think Fall Guys is a great concept idea. I just couldn't get behind it.
I
But
played it for like maybe like a week, and
I mean,
then like
some people play that shit religiously.
yeah, I I played it for like a little bit. It's more fun when you have friends. By yourself, I just wasn't like too into it.
I think I only ever played 2 games of Fall Guys.
One game I really liked that I wish my friends were more into, like when I was like more into it, was Gang Beasts.
I hate that game.
I love that game. It's funny as fuck.
I I get the idea of games with like shitty controls and bad movement. I just don't like them.
It's
And
like it's
that
their
stems
point.
from my love for fighting games where every input is a precise movement,
Nah, I like it's just supposed to be goofy, you know?
which is fine. Like if that's the point, that's cool. It did its job. I'm just not a fan of those games.
Yeah, that's fine. You know, we all have our things.
I will say though, Human Fall Flat was a lot of fun.
Human Fall Flat was so much fun.
I think I can get behind Human Fall Flat because that feels like just like oh goof off with your friends. There's no real game here.
This is the game.
Man, what other childhood games?
Fusion Frenzy. I will like die on a hill about that game. It was the best besides obviously Halo. It was the best like fun you could have with some like friends just
Is that like
sitting down.
The Xbox Mario Party? I fucking love that game.
That game is so fun, bro.
Such peak.
It's so
It's on
peak.
the computer now. I'm pretty sure they brought it to the computer. I think they're also remaking it too.
They're remaking it?
Mm-hmm. Who made it? Who was producing that? Was that Sega or Capcom?
I don't see it on the Xbox app.
I just saw this game the other day. I spelled fusion wrong. Fusion Frenzy.
Fusion Frenzy. It's still just original Xbox and Xbox One. PC.
Play now. Xbox Cloud Gaming.
Yeah, on the Xbox.
Maybe I was on my Xbox when I don't even remember opening my
The only way to
Xbox.
play it on PC is an emulator. I was so excited. I thought they brought it like on the Xbox app on the computer that we could just play Fusion Frenzy. I was about to waste no time and get it.
I mean, we still could.
That
I'm sure emulators have. I mean, some emulators have multiplayer online.
I hope so. That'd be so much fun.
Fucking the GameCube one does. And GameCube doesn't even have an online system.
Yeah, that game is fun. It's a
You know,
fun party game just to play,
it's such a good game.
It holds up now.
Yeah.
Literally remake it, all the same stuff, update the controls to be more like modern and redo the graphics. You don't have to change anything. You can add mini games if you wanted to, but you don't have to. It had so many already plenty. And
I
I
mean,
promise you,
they had a sequel.
it just wasn't as good as the first though.
I didn't even know they had a second game. I thought it was just the first one.
Yeah, I like seen it, but I never really I never played it. I seen it. It was like, I'm not gonna get this. I have the first one. Why do I
Did you
need the
know?
second?
Did you know Just Dance has lore?
Does it now? What the
Yeah.
fuck could the lore be?
I'm gonna give you a basic right now, and I'm gonna probably forget a few details. But basically, you know how Just Dance it like not the old and original ones like 1, 2, 3, 4, but like the newer like 2020 editions moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they have like more people looking characters in the dances? So basically the gist of it is there was a girl who was playing Just Dance and someone like one of the Just Dance characters dragged her into the Just Dance world to save Just Dance from the evil Just Dance queen.
Okay.
And so she teams up with some other dancers to go fight her. And one of the dancers she teams up with was the evil Just Dance queen's son, and they all dance to go fight her, and then they win. And I guess the Just Dance god somehow passes his powers onto his
We are
child.
edging the trolls storyline. Just change a few words around and you just told me like what happens in trolls.
And the Just Dance king passes his powers down to his son, and he becomes a new Just Dance god king or whatever, right? And the girl goes back home. But then, like, apparently, he's like, oh no, the evil queen is back to try to get the girl to come back. But it was actually the evil queen messaging the girl to come back to the Just Dance world. And then the girl comes back to the Just Dance world, and the evil Just Dance queen makes her evil, and then does that with all her friends. And now it's up to her son to go, the evil Just Dance queen's son to go, like, save everybody. And that's where I'm at. That's the last thing that happened.
The fuck? Okay, okay. I'm about to hit you with some peak. Ready? I've been cooking it. So like the era where on the Xbox 360 they made games like that would use your
Doritos
Xbox
Crash Course.
360 character. Doritos Crash Course. Doritos Crash Course 2.
2 is they took it off.
It's so stupid that Doritos Crash Course 2 peak. Even the first one, oh amazing, bro. There's
Such a
another one where
good
it's like you're
game.
racing is I can't remember the name of it. You're just racing
Or
as your like fucking Xbox character.
I didn't have that one. I just had Doritos Crash Course.
Doritos Crash Course is so awesome. That was fun.
That's peak gaming. We should petition to make Doritos Crash Course 3 for Xbox.
It's on PC.
The first one or the second one?
Second one, not the first one.
Was the second one the better one or the first one the better one?
Second one, like, but the first one was still good. But the second one was better.
There's one of them I wanted to play and it wasn't on my 360 anymore.
Probably one. One was really good. One was really good. But two, I like two better. I had a better experience in two.
We should play some Doritos Crash Course.
Try to play, yes, sir.
Doritos Crash Course is such a peak game.
Peak, bro. I fucking love Doritos Crash Course. I used to play the old Battlefront games. Those are fun.
I did too, actually.
I I wasn't crazy into them, but I did play them like quite a bit, enough to remember it like distinctly. And I don't know, it was just it's so different compared to like the new one in terms of like just atmosphere and like feeling, you know.
I think I like the old one better than the new one.
The new one's still good though. The new one feels like you'll have like cinematic moments that are way better than anything the movies could come up with in a fucking
I
like Battlefront match.
I hate the new one with a passion.
Really? I like it.
Fucking hate it.
When's the last time you
I
played
don't
it?
I don't know when's the last time you played it.
Like when we were like teens?
No, we played it when you were here. We played one match and I was like, I'm so fed up with this shit.
I don't know.
I don't like that game. I can't get behind the controls at all. I feel like every time I play that game, nothing I do is working.
I like it. It's pretty good. Um, the original Dead Space was really fun.
Never played it.
Used to give me fucking nightmares, you know, and BioShock also like I was scared of, but
You
I
know
was
what game is a nightmare? Not like horror wise, but like fucking sucks.
uh
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game on the N64.
I never played that. Oh man, the only N64 game I played was Mario 64. And I would always just like I know like the song that plays when you're outside of the castle. I know that song by fucking heart. And I barely played I was like a fucking kid when I played it. And so the only things I remember was I wasn't actually like really trying to play the game. I just kept like going on trees and doing handstands and jumping off of them, swimming around in like the moat outside. And there's like this one penguin level that you just like kind of slide down. And I remember that being a fucking nightmare. I could never like do it. I also did not like I don't know what type of smooth brain I was, but like, you know, my small little kid's hands, I didn't think to just hold it from the middle and like the side. I would stretch my hand across.
Come on, bro. We
I
better than this. We
and
better
it
than
would just
this.
it would hurt to hold the controller after a while. So my hand would cramp because I would be like this, just trying to. But I could just hold it from the middle.
Come on, bro. We're better than this.
It never occurred to me to do that either.
I think I think me and you need to revisit Mario 64.
I think we just need to start revisiting old games and just you know, seeing how we feel about them now. But I
Yeah, you
also
kind
don't want to do that because I like how they are in my head, you know?
I don't.
I like Coated Arms, as much as I love that game and I glaze it, I do not want to revisit it because I don't want it to be worse than I remember. I want
Dude,
it to still be that amazing game in my memory.
I play Sonic. It's already worse.
That's you.
I think if it gets worse, then that just means I had a good childhood. I
Halo
was
Reach, I like remember being good as a kid
the
and I played it now and it's still good.
I think the only way the games could get worse is if you try to like if you
Overhype
remain
it.
no, not even overhype it, but like you come at it with like a oh these new games mentality. Being blissfully ignorant is what made those games really good because
Yeah,
we had
just
nothing to really compare them to.
Like that was peak at the time.
And even on top of that, even on the newer games that are out, like we grew up on those, so it's like, oh, this is what I want to do. Like this is gonna consume my life.
Rainbow Six Vegas 2.
Never played it.
I played the first Rainbow Six Vegas, but 2 I just remember like just dumping time into Rainbow Six Vegas 2. Played the shit out of it. I loved it, all the customizing, doing all that stuff. I used to play the whole like Ghost Recon, like Future Soldier, I think it was. I played that a lot. The old Medal of Honor games. There's another game, super fucking trippy. I don't know, like what parent would let their kid play this, but it was Fear 2, and the story is you basically get like sexually assaulted by a ghost, and she has your ghost baby, even though you're just a soldier. She basically just hooks up with you while you're like tripping balls, and then she's like pregnant. And there's a lot of like random jump scares. There's one that I remember being like from a pool that would make me like drop my controller. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
So what I'm hearing is that me and you need to start a series on my channel of us just going through old video games.
Yeah, okay. We need. I've been wanting to like us just play through The Forest 2.
I said old video games.
No, but I'm just saying
Do you
because we
have
played the
backlog?
first one together.
Backlog? It's a website. Basically, it has every video game ever, and you're just
Oh, I
it's
sorry.
basically a my anime list but for video games.
Backlog.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Games backlogged. Oh, so I can just
Yeah, so you basically just like click a game and it's like, have you played it? Do you plan on playing it? Are you currently playing it? And then you just kind of put the games that you've played on there, and it keeps track of everything that you ever played.
I have to make an account.
It's super handy because there's a bunch of games on there that I've never known about, but like they look cool and I want to play them.
Yeah, I might see some shit and be like, what?
I was going through the games and I found games that I was like, oh my god, I've played this, and it just like they escaped my mind. But they were some of my
Am,
favorite games as a kid.
am I a robot? Oh, uh-huh.
So I want to go through my backlog, and I also want to go visit games from my childhood. I doubt they'd hold. I doubt they hold now, but like I still want to play them.
Oh, I have an account and it's already with the same name. Played. Oh, I already have stuff marked.
I know because I told you about this a while ago.
Oh, Half-Life 2, like Sekiro, Outer Wilds, Fortnite.
I didn't know if you made an account. I know I told you about this a while ago.
Yeah, I made an account. Okay.
You know what game is difficult? Fucking Devil May Cry.
I like that game.
It's super good. The early games are hard. Devil May Cry
Oh, it
1 is
came out May
super difficult.
30th is when the remake came out. Oh,
What
the old
remake?
one came out in 1994.
What
Holy
are we talking
fuck.
about?
System Shock.
Oh, what the fuck is that?
It's a old game.
We're old.
1999 for 2. I also played 2. I think I remember 2 more than the first one. It even says when these games came out is so funny. 2001 Fusion Frenzy.
Damn. I was not even a thought yet. Dude, are you as old as Fusion Frenzy?
I'm older.
Insane concept.
Hold up.
I'm holding.
This is Doritos Crash Course Go?
The fuck is that?
Oh, I don't know. It just says Doritos Crash Course Go. It
On
comes
what?
with Windows 8. Released on TBD.
Fuck is TBD?
I don't know.
It can't be that good if we haven't heard about it.
Yeah, must not be.
It sounds like we got a list of content to make.
Yeah, I'm just started listing games and we're gonna go through them. Like old games.
Let's compile like a spin the wheel type thing and just spin to pick which game we start with.
We'll just throw some games on there.
I think what we should do is like record like maybe an hour, depending on how fast the gameplay is. And then
Mm-hmm.
if it's good, we'll keep playing. But if not, we'll just go to the next one.
One game I really like is Mirror's Edge. When did Time Splitter come out?
But I mean, we're at an hour and 30, so I think we could stop here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So that is it for this week. Hopefully, when I edit this, we are still at like an hour, around an hour. But 2 weeks ago, we had like 2 hours, so y'all can deal. If you enjoyed this episode, good. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with your grandma, share it with your hamster,
Hey, Mima.
share it with your future children.
Share it with me.
You know what? Share it back to us, and then we'll click the link. Share it to your mom. She won't get it, but you know, who does really? Make sure you follow us on all our medias. They'll be down below. All our individual social medias will be down below. And I think that's it. So we'll see you guys next week, right? Next week?
Yeah, next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
Peace out.